his plan was to drill holes in it so that when he spanked us, it would suction and hurt you a lot more. And so like when he would whip you with this, when he would spank us with this thing, you had to stand at a certain angle. Like he would literally show you how to stand and like hold that position so that when he hit you, it would actually hurt. And it wasn't like a boom, boom, boom. It was like a boom. Ah! Get back into position. Come on, get back into position. Okay. Boom. Ah! And it was just this whole experience. And there was this one time where I was literally going to pee on myself and he wasn't going to let me go. And if it wasn't for my stepmother who was sitting there watching the whole thing, if it wasn't for her telling my father, go ahead and let her pee, he was not going to stop. And then he going to be like, oh, if you pee on my floor, I'm going to whip you again. And so, I remember all that. I didn't forget it, you know. And then sometimes at the end of those spankings, he'd, force me to sit on his lap and he'd hug me and say, I don't hate you. I'm only doing this because, no, he'd be like, it was some bullshit. Like, this hurts me more than it hurts you. And, just for my father, it was just like I was scared to be around him. Like, that still makes me salty because to this day, he will never admit that that was wrong. I understand discipline, but discipline should not be humiliating. Discipline is a form of correction. So if I'm spanking you after you did something wrong, no, because he wouldn't even spank me after I did something wrong. It wasn't like I did something wrong and then he spanked me. It was build up, build up, build up, build up. And when you finally have did the last thing, that's when I'm going to beat you. So I'm actually beating you for like 5 things you did wrong. And it's just gotten too much and I'm ready to do it now because you've pissed me off. And so a lot of the discipline I experienced as a kid wasn't actually discipline. It was humiliation and it was definitely emotionally charged. And so I'm salty about that because to this day, he will not admit that that was wrong. He will stand by that 100%. And because of that, it's like, I can't get along with you. I can't get along with somebody who thinks that correcting their children is spanking them with the paddle and having them pose so that you can hit them in the right position so that it actually hurts, and then forcing them to hug you afterwards and tell them that you love them, even though their butt is like stinging and sore. Like, and the crazy thing is like that wasn't, the spanking seemed like it was the first measure for discipline. It wasn't like